Yes, good morning. Oops. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day out there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
A little windy, but that's okay. We can live with that. All right, folks, today is February the 17th. We're going to call the docket. First case, 449-945, State versus Irma Sadaberry.
Judge, she makes payments, so she should be
Right.
coming in with her receipt to me.
Okay, thank you. 520-429, State versus Christopher Hinojosa, attorney. Ricardo Ramos Jr.
Actually, Judge, that's just a compliance hearing. This came from County Court 4 on Mr. Hinojosa. It should just be him.
Okay, is Mr. Hinojosa here? Excuse me. Christopher Hinojosa,
No.
we're going to mark him absent.
Okay.
602-737, State versus Jose Ramirez. And that's Ed Bartolome. He is absent, so is Ed.
Got
No
it.
response. 609-577, State versus Javier Serasi or Serasi.
I am Sarasi.
Regina Scribner Tibbs.
Yes, Judge, I am here and so is my client.
Good morning to you both.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing, Regina? What you got going today?
Basically, I just need to talk with the prosecutor about this.
You'll be number one, but I need to remind you, this thing's been reset 16 times.
I know we had a felony pending, which was resolved, so
Okay,
that's the
it
reason
appears
why.
like it still is, or that's been cleared out. But,
No, it's been cleared up. We appeared this week.
all right, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are number one to confer. 615-738, State versus John Centeno. He's sitting in jail. Attorney Dylan George.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
If I could confer.
Of course, you're number two to confer. Shouldn't be long. 622-458, State versus Coral Yanis, attorney Linda Corley.
That's been recalled to tomorrow, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. 625-022, State versus Fred Canales, attorney Ernest Acevedo III.
That's a motion to suppress, and we reset the motion to suppress.
Already. 625-047, State versus Richard Rivera, attorney Kelly Green.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rivera, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Kelly Green, attorney. No response. Stick around and wait for her, sir.
Yes, sir.
625-332, State versus Jason Cantu, attorney Valerie Fisher.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I'm present. Unfortunately, I have not been able to contact my client. I was hoping for a short recall to be able to try some other contact information for him.
As of right now, he'll be a failure to appear. You'll have 1 week to produce him, otherwise a warrant will issue.
Yes, Judge, I understand. Thank you. May I be excused?
You are excused. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Stay safe, man. 626-327, State versus Javier Johnson and attorneys David Woodard. Javier Johnson is absent.
Actually,
David Woodard, attorney, no response.
Judge Johnson is in jail.
Whoop, he sure is. Can't be absent. He's there. How about David Woodard? No response. Attorney. 628-326, State versus Christopher Torres. Attorney. Ed Piker.
I'm here, Judge. Morning. He's on the Zoom. If I could talk to the DA.
You are number 3 on the schedule. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Also
you.
here, sir.
629-831, State versus the Baron Alexander. Attorney Ernest Acevedo III. The Baron Alexander is absent. Ernest Acevedo III, no response at this time. 630-259, State versus Brian Peddle. Attorney Rafael Leal. Mr. Peddle is in jail, so he's counted present. Ain't got no choice. Rafael Leal, attorney. No response, so noted. 835-919, State versus Juan Macias, attorney. Jeffrey Scott.
Right here, Judge.
Morning, Jeff.
Morning. Hey, Judge, this guy has some felonies. He shot himself in the head. He was under pretrial with a monitor and everything. It's been quite a while. I don't know if he's deceased yet or not. His felonies are still pending. So what I need to do is see if I can reset it, maybe to get together with on the felony side with the investigator, see if he's deceased and get a death certificate, and then I can inform the court. Otherwise, if he's not dead, Judge, he's certainly not going to be competent.
All right, Jeff. Sad news. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
really sad,
Well,
Judge.
let's reset you 60 days. Give you time to get this squared away.
That'll be great, Judge. And is Linda there?
Yes, I am. I'm right here.
Okay, sweet. Hey, Linda, not now. I'm just real quick. I've got something that coming up on Tuesday with a pending felony. I'm going to email you and see if I might be able to reset it from this coming Tuesday. But I'll leave you alone now because you got a lot to do today. Okay.
All right. And that case has been reset to April 21st.
Awesome. Thank you. You filled some great there, Linda. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Take care, Jeff. Stay safe. 642-836, State versus Antoine Rodriguez. Attorney Joanne Akel.
Good morning. Good morning, Judge. My client is on the Zoom. I don't know who's talking over me. I would like to confer with the DA, and may my client be excused while I so confer.
Mr. Rodriguez, at your attorney's request, I'm going to excuse you for the rest of the day. She will be doing some work for you. Stay in communication with her.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Take care.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Joanne.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes. Hello.
My name is Miranda Reyes. Yes, sir. My name is Miranda Reyes. I had court reset. Well, I just had court Tuesday with you for my misdemeanors, but I had court reset for today. But it was for a felony, but they were going to include my misdemeanors as well.
Ms. Reyes.
And I wasn't too sure if I was
Ms. Reyes,
on.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Do me a courtesy. Let me finish calling the docket, then we'll deal with you, okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
644-769, State versus Joseph Dunn, attorney. Jesse Sepulveda Jr. Joseph Dunn is absent.
Present.
Well, I'm glad you decided to answer, young fella. Joseph Dunn,
Sorry.
you are present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Jesse Sepulveda Jr., attorney. No response. Stick around, wait for him, Mr. Dunn.
Yes, sir.
648-314, pardon me, 648-316, State versus Aaron Pettis, attorney, Linda Corley.
That's been recalled for tomorrow.
All right, 648-403, State versus Jesse Fernandez, attorney, Rolando Arguelles.
Good morning, Your Honor. He's present with counsel, Judge. If you could put this in a breakout room to confer with the state.
You are scheduled to confer. Thank you, Mr. Reyes.
And Your Honor, on that same page, I have somebody else. I have Edgar Garcia, and he's also present. And if I could also confer on that matter. And
654-536, State versus Edgar Garcia Escobedo.
And he's present, Judge.
Where is he at?
He is on the Zoom. He's named Edgar Garcia Escobedo.
Where is he? Speak up, Mr. Garcia Escobedo.
Señor Escobedo, si puede hablar para la corte, por favor. I see him, Judge. He's muted and with the camera off.
It doesn't do me any good.
I know, Your Honor.
Get him to answer and I'll mark him present.
Yes,
Your
Judge.
Honor, if I may, Jesse Sepulveda, my computer froze up right before you called the case. So Mr. Dunn is present as he announced, and he's got a felony pending in the 437.
All right, sir. You are, did you just want to reset it or do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'd like to address the felony before we handle these cases.
All right. Felony pending. It is indicted. How far along is it, do you know?
No, sir, I know we just had a setting last week, but they reset it 437, so.
Okay, then we're going to give you 60-day reset, felony pending.
Thank you.
April 21st.
All right, thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
They would be excused, Judge?
Yes, you are. Take care. Stay safe. 649-530 State versus Ashley Bellit. And that is John Kuntz the fourth.
Hey, good morning, Judge. How are you doing?
I am well, John. How you doing?
Good, good. We will be entering a plea on this case today. I have some of the paperwork from the prosecutor already that I've signed. I'll need to go over with my client, but I need, I guess, the court's paperwork with regard to application for deferred and things like that.
Okay, well, we'll finish. We'll get the paperwork done and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Judge. If I could be put in a breakout room with my client at some point, that would be great.
Linda, would you accommodate them, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Linda.
Welcome.
652-637 State versus Luis Sanchez, attorney. Monica Girala.
Good morning, Judge. He is present and we're ready for our plea. The paperwork's been submitted.
I'm right here, Judge.
Thank you very much. 653-890 State versus Damon Thomas, attorney. John Bunk, John Charles. John Charles Bunk, no response. Damon Thomas is absent. Going on to page 4 on the docket. 654 State versus Danny Nieves. Rene Munoz.
Yes, Judge. Good morning. I'm present. Unfortunately, no contact with this individual at this time.
All right, so we have him as a failure to appear as of now. You have 1 week to produce him before we issue a warrant, okay?
Good, Judge.
You have anything else, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Judge. I have also another case on y'all's docket as well.
You're messed up on your communication here. Try it again. Give me the case number.
Yeah, I got it for you right now, Judge. It's 677-483.
677.
He's on page 7.
483. All right, that's State of Texas versus Keith Lee. Wait a minute, this is Michael Young as attorney.
No, it's Renee.
I'm one of the assistants, so yeah, I'll be on this one, Judge. But it's a similar announcement, Your Honor. No contact with this client as of this time.
All right, you're still breaking up. Tell me.
Sorry, Judge. No contact at this time.
So we got a failure to appear.
I believe so.
All right, clear it up for us if you can.
Yes, sir.
You got anything else, Renee?
No, nothing further, Your Honor. May be excused.
Okay, you're excused. Thank you. 656-696 State versus Michael Mullenbrook, attorney, Stacy Kraus. Michael Mullenbrook, absent. Stacy Kraus, no response. 656-986 State versus Juan Aceves Melendez, attorney, Adam Flores. Juan Aceves Melendez is absent.
No, he's there, Your Honor. I apologize, Your Honor. He's there, Your Honor. He's online. He's a Spanish speaker. He has a felony pending, Your Honor, and he has two, I believe, 2 felonies pending, Your Honor. We're asking for a 60-day reset.
You have a 60-day reset. Felony pending, unindicted. Adam Flores, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I have a good day. Thank you.
You're excused.
April
6
21st, Adam.
All right, thank you.
657-375, State versus Draven Gonzalez, attorney, Adam Cobbs. Draven Gonzalez is absent. Adam Cobbs, same, no response. 658.
No, sir. I'm here. I'm here.
Good morning, or should I say?
Sorry,
good
I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm trying to get used to that. It's
Yeah, I was all talking.
no problem. Draven is have you been talking to your attorney, Mr. Cobbs?
I've been blowing him up.
All right, for right now, stick around. Let's wait for him to appear. He's pretty diligent about showing up.
Yeah, he really is. Yes, sir. Thank you.
658-738, State versus Jeremy Delgado, attorney,
Michael Zamora. Yes, sir. I'm here for Mr. Delgado, and I believe he's present. I saw.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
There you go. What are you doing this morning, Michael?
If I could confer with one of the ADAs, please.
You will confer. At least I'll schedule you to do so.
Okay.
Thank you. 660-381, State versus Jared Rivera, attorney, Alberto Rodriguez.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Alberto. Hey, you sound like your system is nice and clear today.
It is. I fixed it, hopefully.
Very good. Is Jared Rivera around? Jared Rivera?
Okay, he should be. I just talked to him.
I know he should be.
I know.
You know, the sun should be up. All right, you'll have to, what are you gonna do? You gonna confer on this or what?
No, I'm gonna go to 13 and then come back and see if he's already showed up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 660-720, State versus Juan Saucedo, attorney, Michael Sawyer. Juan Saucedo. Mark absent. Michael Sawyer, no response at this time. Going on to page 5 on the docket. 662-081, State versus Nika Leonard, attorney Linda Corley.
That case has been recalled for tomorrow.
662-690, State versus Christopher Cuellar, attorney Griffin Hill.
That's been reset for a plea, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. 665-209, State versus Kathy Duncan, attorney Linda Corley.
Recall for tomorrow.
Okay. 666-774, State versus Kenneth Mota, attorney Ashley Morgan.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for Miss Morgan on that case.
Who's that?
Erica Denunzio.
Erica Denunzio. I'm writing that down. All right, is Kenneth Mota here?
Yes, it looks like he's in our conference room.
All right, I'll take your word for it this time. Ordinarily, I want them to answer. And what are you going to do, ma'am?
Oh, there he is, Your Honor.
Ms. Denunzio? Thank you, sir. Ms. Denunzio, what are you doing this morning?
This case is going to be a plea. If we could possibly be recalled for sometime today, whenever you have time.
Okay, we'll mark it for a plea and see where we get. Thank you. 667-919, State versus Priscilla Carrion, attorney Jesus M. Gomez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good
Morning, Judge.
Carrion. Good morning, Jesus. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So we have an offer and we can go ahead and put this on a plea docket at your convenience.
All right. Linda, would you set them for a plea?
Okay, how about February the 25th?
That's fine.
Okay, if you can just send me and the prosecutors your client's email address so we can send out paperwork to you.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Anything
Thank
else,
you.
Mr. Gomez? Did
Yes,
you have
Judge.
a-
Fabian
another one, right?
Rodriguez is a couple of spaces down. He is not present. He is currently at work. However, we've also received a plea on this that he's going to accept, and he can plea next Tuesday on his day off.
All right. What's his name?
Fabian Rodriguez.
I got it.
Page
671-825. State versus Fabian Rodriguez. You're saying that you want him just reset for a plea.
Yes, on next Tuesday. That's his day off.
The 22nd?
That'll work.
Okay. Same thing on him, Mr. Gomez, if you can send me the email.
Will do.
Okay.
All righty.
That's it, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You're excused. Take care. Stay safe.
You too.
669-380, State versus Vanessa Reese, attorney.
Yes, good morning. Matt Maldonado present for that one, Judge.
Who is?
Matthew Maldonado.
Matthew Maldonado. You're here for Baggett Black.
Yes, sir. That's
Welder.
correct.
That's an interesting name. You're not related to Hilbert Maldonado, are you?
No, sir.
Okay, so Vanessa Reese,
Yes, sir. I'm here.
good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Mr. Maldonado, what do you seek to do this morning?
I would like to confer with the state.
Very
We
good.
get the breakout room.
We'll put you in there and schedule you accordingly.
Thank you, Judge.
660-822, State versus Javier Villarreal has been dismissed. Going on to page 6 of the docket. 670-840, State versus Ralph Morales, attorney, Ashley Morgan. Ms.
I'm here on that one as well, Your Honor.
Pardon me?
I'm here on that one as well, Your Honor. Erica D'Annunzio.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here too, Judge Ralph Morales.
Yes, sir. I've marked you present.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
for responding. All right, and you're conferring on this one too, ma'am?
Yes, please. And I would ask that the client be excused while I confer if possible, Your Honor.
Mr. Morales, your attorneys are asking for you to be excused so they can do some work. You are excused, but stay in communication with Ms. Morgan and Ms. Denuncio. You got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Take care, stay safe.
you, sir.
671-419, State versus Gilberto Garza, attorney, Ivan Barrera.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. I'm here.
Gilberto Garza?
Yes,
Mr.
I'm here.
Garza? Okay, Mr. Barrera.
Yes, Judge. I'm conferring on this case and I have two others.
All right, give me the other two.
It's right under it, Judge, 672-395.
672-395, State versus Eric Mayat. And
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
thank you, sir.
And I'm conferring on that one, Judge. And then the next one's immediately under it.
And that is 672-863, State versus Alejandrita Esquivel.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
Good morning, Alejandrita. That's
Morning.
probably been a burden on you to have that name, hasn't it?
It has.
I can imagine. All right, you're conferring on that one too, Ivan?
Yes, Judge. And may all my three clients be excused for the day?
Yes, sir. Mr. Garza, Mr. Mayat, and Ms. Esquivel, all three are excused for the day. Your attorney will be doing some work for you. Stay in communication with your attorney. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
All right,
Thank you. All right, then we have 671-825, State versus
Okay, have a
Fabian
seat.
Rodriguez. Jesus Gomez, we got that already. Gotta mark it with a B and put it in the oven. 673-499 State versus Alvarez. Valeria Ramirez Alvarez, attorney. Michael White.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. Michael White, attorney.
Yes, Your Honor, I was muted. I didn't know it. Yes, we're ready on that. We filled out the plea work, so
Okay,
that's all we,
we'll try to get together with you as soon as we can.
thank you.
673-533 State versus Marcus Bennett. Attorney John Perez Jr.
Yes, sir. My client and I are here on that one, Judge. He has a pending felony that is a drug case, so they're still awaiting labs on that one and then an indictment. These two cases are directly connected and that arise out of the same incident. I'd ask for a 60-day reset to give the felony prosecutor some time to actually get that indicted so we can get everything rolling.
You smooth talker, you. I've given you 60 days reset, felony pending, unindicted, besides the discovery. So, all right, is that all you got, John?
That's all I got, Judge.
Then you and Mr. Bennett are excused. Thank you for being on time.
Thank you, sir.
Stay
For a
safe.
change, Judge.
674-154 State versus Jesus Torres, attorney. Michael Collins.
I'm present, Your Honor. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
Your
Now,
Honor, I
who's
need to-
present, Mr. Torres or Mr. Collins?
Michael Collins is present, Your Honor.
Okay, Mike, I've got you marked accordingly. How about your client, Jesus Torres?
I don't know. I'll if he is not showing up, I'll have to give him a call, Your Honor.
All right, at this point, I've got him marked absent. You going to do anything this morning?
Briefly, Your Honor, I could talk a little to the prosecutor, but I haven't been able to see all of the videos yet.
All right, so I'm going to mark you for conferring if you choose to do so.
Thank you, Your Honor.
674-188 State versus Jose Esquivel Perez, attorney Luis Martinez.
Judge, he's present with counsel.
Thank you, sir. And what are your wishes?
Judge, I'd like to reset this 30 days. This case just got filed 6 days ago. So I've got some new discovery to review, and then I need to get with the prosecutor after that.
Reset 30 days, new case. All right.
Okay.
Do you have anything else, Luis?
No, Judge, that's it. Maybe.
All right, then you're excused, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Jose, you're free to go.
March 23rd, Louis.
Okay, March 23rd.
674-271 State versus Valentina Marquez, no attorney.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Marquez.
Yes, sir.
All right, have you hired an attorney?
No, I haven't.
Are you able to hire an attorney?
Not at the moment.
Oh, what does that mean? That's kind of a.
I don't
maybe
know
I
if
can't.
I was told I could go with a court-appointed attorney, but if I have to hire one myself, I haven't got a chance to look into that.
All right, Ms. Flores is going to talk to you this morning about applying for a court appointed. If you qualify, we'll give you one. If you don't qualify, you'll have to hire your own.
Okay, no problem.
675-124 State versus Drayshawn Moody.
Morning, Your Honor. Jeff Mulliner for Mr. Moody. He's present.
I'm right here. Good morning, Your Honor.
Honor.
I'm good. I'm good.
What are you doing this morning?
Yes, Your Honor. We have an ALR set for March 24th. I was hoping for a setting date anytime after that.
All right, we're going to reset you for what date after that, Ms. Flores?
March the 28th.
That
March
is the declaration, March 28th.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You're excused, Jeff. Take care.
Thank you, Judge. Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, sir.
675-167 State versus Gisela Gonzalez de Rojas, attorney Alice Warburton.
I'm here, Your Honor. Good morning.
You are Gisela?
Yes. Yes, it's me.
Good morning to you. Alice Warburton.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Warburton. And what are your wishes for this morning besides a dismissal?
I don't
Alice?
think Alice is on, Judge.
Oh, I thought that was her that answered it the second time.
No.
All right, Ms. Warburton is not here at this time. Ms. Gonzalez de Rojas, stick around. 675598, State versus Juan Resendez, attorney Raymond Aleman, Raimundo,
That one is set for 1:30.
1:30, okay,
Judge, he's present here in the courtroom.
all righty. Mr. Resendez, your matter will be taken up at 1:30 this afternoon.
Okay, Judge, I'll let him know. He's a
Thank you,
Spanish
ma'am.
speaker.
677452, State versus Natarian Sherman and Tunai. And the attorney is James Anders III.
Yes, Judge, I'm here and she is here as well. If you could speak up, please.
I'm here,
Anthony.
Your Honor.
There we go.
Very
And
good.
we have gotten approval from the DA to apply for pretrial diversion, and we will have that application in by Friday at 5.
All right, so we're gonna give you like 45 days to let the dust settle, see where you go.
Yes, sir. May we be excused?
You are excused, sir. Thank you,
April-
and Ms. Natrain, you're excused too, ma'am. 677470, State versus Armando Garcia, attorney. David.
Morning, Judge. It's David
What?
Garcia.
What?
He has a felony pending that's unindicted.
Yes, sir.
So we can get a 60-day reset, Judge.
You will get a 60-day recess since it's unindicted.
And he's
April
here present in the
21st.
April 21st?
Yes.
David, anything else you got?
Not today, Judge. You have a
All
great
right, then
day.
You're excused then. Take care,
Jane.
stay safe.
James, yours is April 6th.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, that's my docket for today.
Hi, Judge.
Let's
It's
go
Alice
back
Warburton.
to- and
I just got out of district court. Could I be put in a breakout room to speak to the state, please? Or in line?
Who's requesting that?
Attorney Alice Warburton, Judge, sorry,
Oh.
I'm late. I was in the district court.
Don't
Judge.
worry. Ms. Warburton, let's see. What's your case number?
It's 675167 on the last page, Judge.
Yes, all right.
Okay, go ahead and come over here.
And you wanted to do what?
Just speak to the state briefly, Judge, for Gisela Gonzalez de Rojas.
This man. Ms. Gonzalez did timely answer, so you're okay.
Okay, and may she be excused to go to work, Judge?
Ms. Gonzalez de Rojas. Gisela Gonzalez de Rojas.
Senora?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right. Your attorney has asked me to excuse you because she's going to be doing some work for you that he doesn't think you need to be sitting here just waiting. We're going to excuse you for the day, but you stay in communication with your attorney. You hear?
Señora de
It's
Rojas.
correct.
Puedes salir
Sí.
a trabajo. El juez solamente decir que él sabe que necesitas trabajar hoy, entonces ya puedes salir y ya me voy a platicar con el juez y con la fiscal, ¿ok? Y voy a
Muchas gracias.
Ok, voy a platicar contigo cuando tengo noticias.
Señorita, mantenga comunicación con su abogada, la señorita Warburton. ¿Entendida?
Sí, Su Honor. Sí, honoría.
Buenos días. Usted está libre por el día. All right. Ms. Warburton,
Gracias.
you wanted to confer. We're going to mark you conferring. All
Your
right.
Honor, may it please the court?
Attorney, who is?
This is Robert Gebbia. I'm appearing for
Robert
Mr.
Gebbia,
Paul.
the missing Robert Gebbia from yesterday. Robert,
Was
how
I
you
missing?
doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I have
You had a
Mr.
case
Paul.
yesterday, Robert.
Mr.
called
Tran?
your office. We called your office yesterday several times. But what you got, Robert? Talk to me.
Mr. Paul Rodriguez, case number 663602.
Is that on?
Yes, Your
today's
Honor, I'm
agenda? Linda, is that one
I'm
today?
looking for it, but I didn't see it. So hold on. Six,
I
six,
think
three.
that was the one from yesterday. That was the one from yesterday, Linda. 663-602. Okay. So what's his name, Robert?
His name is Paul Rodriguez. We had him scheduled for today. Did we put it on the wrong day?
No, I see it scheduled, but I don't see it on the docket though.
Which one was the one he had yesterday?
It was Tran.
Oh, Jimmy Tran. Okay.
Jimmy Tran's in jail. That's a felony pending, Judge. It's a capital murder case. Well,
Right.
didn't make it onto my docket.
Okay, Paul Rodriguez, what is he charged with?
It's a DWI, Judge.
The DWI first, misdemeanor B?
Yes.
Okay, I am listing it here. What are your wishes for this morning?
I'd like to confer, and if we could excuse Mr. Rodriguez so that I can confer.
Mr. Paul Rodriguez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your attorney wants me to excuse you while he does some work for you.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do that, but I want you to stay in close communication with Mr. Gebbia. He's a good lawyer. Talk to him, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Robert.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're putting you on the, you're welcome. You're excused. Robert, we're putting you on the
Thank you, sir.
schedule to confer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Attorney, who else has to report?
Your Honor, this is Michael Zamora. I just need a date on Mr. Delgado. I've been conveyed an offer, and it's not.
It's a lot easier if you always start off with a case number, because I've only got 7 pages today.
Okay.
658.
7. Yes.
Page 4.
Page what?
Page 4, 658-738.
All right. So, Mr. Zamora, have you already confirmed, sir?
I've conferred, and I need to discuss it with my client, but it shouldn't take long. Is the 23rd of this month, next Wednesday, an option for a reset date?
I bet you it is. The 23rd. Reset to the 23rd of February.
Tell her to just hold.
All right. Ms. Linda, did you note that? We're gonna recall him next week.
Okay, recall on the 23rd.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused and my client as well?
You are excused, sir. And you
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Stay safe.
May I approach, Judge?
Who seeks to approach?
Dylan George. I have
Dylan.
John Centeno,
Okay, give me a case number. It's a lot easier.
615-738 on page
There
1.
you go. You're on the front page. Yeah. Talk to me, Mr. George.
I've gotten an offer from him, Judge. He's in jail right now.
Right.
So if you could reset so I can go talk to him about it.
All right. 3 weeks, Lou?
That'd be fine, Judge.
All right. Reset 3 weeks, Linda.
Okay, March the 9th.
That's it.
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. You're excused. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge.
Ed Piker at a breakout.
Hello.
Regina Scrivener Tibbs, may I approach?
Who is it?
Regina Scrivener Tibbs.
Oh, of course. Yes, ma'am.
This is on case number 609-577, Xavier Sarasi.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
I did confer with the DA. He wanted to review the file first before giving me an offer. So he said, just reschedule it to, I guess, have it done as a plea or whatever.
3 weeks.
Possibly. I need to see the offer before I agree to it, but.
All right. Let's give you 30 days, Regina.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
That should give you enough time to get this squared away.
Okay, thank you. May me and my client be excused.
Of course, you take care and stay safe. Good to see you.
You too, Judge, you too.
March
Ed
23rd.
Piker,
Next,
Ed Piker at a breakout.
Ed Piker.
628326, Christopher Torres.
6282 on second page.
Yes.
Ed Piker. Okay, talk to me, Mr.
Judge, I conferred. This was the first setting for me with Mr. Torres in this case. The state is going to tender an offer that I'll go over with my client, so maybe 30 days and we'll have it resolved.
Reset 30 days for disposition.
March 23rd, Piker.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ed. You're excused.
Thank you, and my client's excused
Ed,
as well.
Ed, did your client ever show up?
Yeah, he was there when you called the docket.
Okay, yes, you're correct. Yes, he did.
All right,
Yes, sir.
March 23rd is what I have.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
All right, call
Okay,
me.
Gentlemen,
Call me, Mr.
y'all are
Torres.
both excused. Y'all stay safe.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you,
Next
Judge.
attorney. You're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Next attorney, somebody talk to me.
Sure. Adam Cobbs, page 4.
Adam Cobbs. Page what?
4.
Okay.
657.
Cobbs.
657.
657-375. Draven Gonzalez, he is here. Mr. Cobbs,
Judge, we are still requesting a jury trial setting, please.
we will schedule you for trial. You have a jury docket on the 22nd of April.
And would that be for the following week, Your Honor? We make announcements on the 22nd, or how does that work?
Correct. That is correct. We demand both sides announce, then we put you on the call, depending upon the circumstance.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I've got April 22nd. May both Mr. Gonzalez and I be excused?
You are both excused. Stay safe. Thank you for being here, Adam.
Bye-bye. See you, Judge.
Okay, tell her.
Attorneys, who's
Tell her
next?
to hold for me.
Judge, this is Joanne Akel. May I approach?
Ms. Akel. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Judge, this is on Antoine Rodriguez. He's on page 2. He's 642876.
Yes, ma'am.
The prosecutor needs about 2 weeks to review for dismissal.
All right, state request 2-week recall. Ms. Flores.
March the 5th.
Thank you,
March the
Judge. May I
5th
be?
Isn't March the 5th a Saturday?
I'm sorry, March the 4th. Sorry.
March the 5th is my twin's birthday. That's why I know.
Yes,
It
I'm
is.
sorry. The 4th.
You're
All
gonna
right,
have
thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
You're gonna have Ms. Akel sitting here in Zoom by herself. Okay, Joanne, you and your client are excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next attorney, talk to me.
Your Honor, my approach, Rolando Arguelles.
Fernando Arguelles.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Mr. Arguelles.
Page 3, Jesse Fernandez, 648403.
Wait. Page what?
3.
Page 3. Arguelles. You got 2 of them, no?
Yes, Your Honor, for Jesse
All right,
Fernandez.
first one is Fernandez. He was present. What you got?
I just conferred with the state, Your Honor. That's going to be a plea to the court today.
A plea today. Do you have all your paperwork?
I just texted Kenny. I asked him for the paperwork and I sent him the information.
They haven't said.
Can we,
Excuse me a second, folks. I've got to take a call.
Yes, Judge.
This is John Longoria. Can I help you?
Roland? Can we do this on the 25th so we can make sure we have all the paperwork on him?
Okay, I'm in the middle of a docket. Do you have a number where I can call you right back?
That works for me.
Okay, make sure you send me and the prosecutors your client's email.
Yes.
Oh.
847. Yeah, I want to pay for that.
I'll
Regional
email it to you,
council,
Linda.
but I'll-
Okay.
Right now, like I said, I'm right in the middle of the docket. I'll call you back shortly. Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Okay, folks, back to work. Now, who would, Mr. Arguelles?
Yes, Judge.
On Mr. Fernandez, you're gonna want to plead.
Yes, I just spoke to Ms. Flores. They are going to move the case to the 25th so we can be sure that all the paperwork is turned in and ready to rock and roll.
There you go. Instead of just sitting around waiting, huh? Very good. All right, now you got Mr. Garcia Escobedo.
That's going to be the same announcement, Your Honor. He is present. It's also going to be a plea, but I would request an interpreter on that day, just to be sure.
Okay, Linda, make sure we have an interpreter on that date.
Okay, is that one gonna be, is he gonna be in person or is he gonna be on Zoom?
Would you prefer for him to be in person? Would that be-
It doesn't matter. That way I can tell the interpreter.
Okay, no, let's do it on Zoom.
On Zoom, okay. All right,
And I'll email you their emails right now after the Zoom call.
okay, Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Judge.
you, Mr. Reyes. That's it, isn't it for you?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you and your clients are excused. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Next attorney, talk to me.
Your Honor,
Judge,
Ivan
yes.
Barrera here.
Ivan Barrera.
Yes,
Case
all
number.
my clients are on page 6. First one is 671-419.
Let me get to that page real quick. I think you have 3 of them, right? All right,
Yes.
Ramon. Ivan Barrera, 671-419. Gilberto Garza was accused at your request. What you got on him?
Yes, Judge. We've accepted a plea offer on this case, so we can reset it for a plea. If we can do February 25th, Linda.
Okay, send me the paper, send me and the prosecutor's emails.
Okay, understood. We'll do.
Okay.
Very good. Next one is Maya,
Hello, this is Attorney Mike Collins.
Eric Maya.
Motion. for
Yes,
mediation.
Judge. On this one, I still need some time to review discovery, so we can get 30 days to be able to do that.
Reset 30 days. You're always reasonable about that. That's good.
March 23rd.
That'll work.
All right, then you have finally Esquivel.
Yes, Judge.
Alejandrita.
Yes, Judge. On this one, there is an associated felony case on this with this client. She doesn't have a pending felony, but she's involved in someone else's felony case, and so the state wants to just talk to the felony prosecutor about what's going on with that. So they need some time to be able to do that. If we can do 30 days on this one, Judge.
All right. Alejandrita gets 30-day reset.
Same day.
Thank you, Linda. And that's it for me, Judge. May I be excused?
You are excused, Mr. Barrera. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And I appreciate that you're always here and you're always on time. Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Judge.
right, attorneys, who wants to talk to me?
Attorney Mike Collins, Your Honor.
Mike Collins.
Your Honor, I'm back on Jesus Torres, 674-154. I got a hold of his mother. She was giving him the information to log on. I was wondering if he's logged on.
I'm here,
now.
sir. I'm here, sir.
There he is, Your Honor. Your Honor, I've already spoken with the prosecutor, and I told the court earlier that I need some more time to review discovery. I just want to make sure he appeared, so he doesn't have the warrant.
Okay, so Mr. Torres has appeared. I've marked him accordingly. You've had 2 other settings.
No, Your Honor, this is really our first setting, Your Honor. We had one in December, but it got bumped automatically without even showing up.
So this one would be your second.
All right. So we'll give you 30-day reset then.
March 23rd.
I'll be on vacation, Linda. I have a vacation letter on file.
Okay.
16th through the 23rd and getting back early on the 24th.
Okay, so how about the 28th?
28th, let me just look real quick.
You going anywhere special, Mike?
Vegas, Your Honor. March Madness.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you there, sir. I'll be there for my birthday.
Oh, no. Your Honor, yeah, Linda, on the 28th, I'm set for a potential jury trial on the 227th. I don't know if that will affect y'all or not, but I can put it that day, but if I go into trial.
Okay, 29th, 30th?
30th would be a little more safe.
Okay, let's do the 30th then.
Okay. Did you hear that, Jesus? Can I put in a breakout room with my client, Linda?
Sure.
And then after that, may I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next attorney.
Mike, go ahead and go back to 10 and I'm going to put him in there with you.
Got it.
Next attorney.
I am back from the breakout room, Linda. The state has not yet reviewed the evidence because the case is so brand new. So you can do a 30, 60 day, any reset that you want, because the state isn't even ready to make me an offer. They got the blood back a few days ago.
Judge, this is a no file.
Okay, your docket didn't mark it that way, but of course.
It is, okay.
No
I think that the
file.
blood just came back like within days. So maybe on some some dockets, it's like still a no file or in some computers, and then in others it printed out as ready. Cause I mean, it was like 2 days ago.
Okay, Ms. Warburton, I'm gonna give you a 45-day reset. That'll give you time to let the dust settle, review the blood discovery, and see where you're at, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You are excused, ma'am. Good to see you. Take care.
Good to see you, Judge. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Thursday is Friday Junior. Remember that.
Okay.
Tell us April 7th.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Warburton,
Yes, Judge.
noté que usted es muy bilingüe.
Sí, Judge, durante mi niñez yo vivía en el otro lado de Matamoros, en Brownsville, entonces pues aprender.
Interesante, muy interesante. Y usted lo habla muy bien. Gracias.
Gracias, hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Dios me la cuide. Okay. Next attorney. Anybody want to
Judge
talk?
Matt Maldonado here at a breakout room.
All right. Case number.
Page 5, Vanessa Brook, 669-380.
669-380, Judge.
On the page. Let's see. 669-380, Vanessa Reese. Talk to me, Mr.
Judge, we confer with the state. There's one outstanding discovery issue that they need to make a request for us on. And so we should have that ready within 30 days. We can just get a 30-day reset.
Reset 30 days.
March
All right,
24th.
Okay, thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
You're excused, and so is
Thank you,
your
Judge.
client. Take care, stay safe.
Judge Monica Corrala. I wasn't
Mr.
sure if
Rala,
you
good
wanted to.
morning to you.
Good morning.
Which
I
case
wasn't
you
sure if you
talking
wanted to
about?
finish calling the docket before taking pleas, or if you're in a position to take a plea right now.
We'll try and take it as quickly as we can. We got several of them.
Yes, sir.
And it is, is all your paperwork ready?
I believe so, Your Honor.
I'm waiting for you to sign on Adobe for the plea packet, Judge.
Okay, and what's the case number on that? Okay, that's 652-637.
Yes, sir.
Luis Sanchez. All right. As of last night, when I last checked, none of that was done. So I guess it's been done this morning.
I apologize, Judge. Yeah, we received it last night, and I believe it was submitted probably
Okay.
after you looked at it.
Any attorney need to report right now? Otherwise, I want to go to Adobe and do some work on getting these pleas ready. Be nice.
I do, Judge.
Who seeks to address?
May it please the court, Your Honor? Robert Gebbia for Mr. Paul Rodriguez.
Yes, sir.
He's the one who was not on your docket for whatever reason. I think it was 663-602. You probably wrote it down at the
did.
end. I spoke to Ashley Haas. We conferred again, went over, reviewed the issues in the case. Ms. Haas and I are requesting a 30-day reset to further investigate whether the state's going to be able to prove this case at trial.
All right. So we got a 30-day reset.
March
You got it,
20
Linda?
March 24th.
Thank you, Your Honor. March 24th works. Thank you, Ms. Flores. You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Kelly Green. I'm present for Richard Rivera.
Give me
Case
a
number
case number, please.
625
Here it is.
04.
Yes,
Six- yeah.
047.
Correct. He's
Richard
got
Rivera.
he's got several felonies pending that are related to his misdemeanors, and we're still attempting to work out a deal with the felony prosecutors. I am the attorney on his felonies.
He's only got 5 felonies and 4 misdemeanors. Neato.
Correct.
And you're hired. I hope that you're doing well on that.
We're
Okay,
trying, Judge.
Ms. Green, what are we gonna do?
Work it out with his felonies.
All right, and how far along are the felonies? Let's see, they're all
It looks like-
indicted, so.
April
Okay.
1st, it looks like.
Yes, April 1st is what I'm showing too.
Okay, Linda, why don't you go ahead and reset it for that date or date thereafter so that we can handle all this.
Okay, give me 1 second. How about April the 4th?
That's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome, Ms. Green. Take care, stay safe.
You do the same, Judge. Bye.
I got to, I'm the only one of me that I have.
All right.
Okey doke, next attorney,
Erica Denunzio, Your Honor, may I approach?
who is it?
Erica Denunzio, I'm here on Ralph Morales, page 5, I believe, 670840.
670840, that's on page
Actually,
6. huh?
page 6, yes.
All right, that is Ralph Morales. We excused him at your request and you are conferring what you got.
Yes, so I spoke with Ashley Haas. She has sent us over an offer, so I'd like some time to go over that with the client. Miss Morgan has a vacation letter on file for the 8th through the 19th of March.
All right, what
Okay,
is that?
How about the 24th?
That works.
All right, we'll reset you to March 24.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
I
And Miss
see
Morgan is here.
Ashley, I see
Sorry about
Ashley Morgan on there. Good morning, Ashley.
Yes, she's here to take the plea on Kenneth Mota whenever you're ready, Your Honor.
All righty, we'll try to get all those squared away pretty quickly.
Yes, he's in my office and I'm working from the jury room of county court too.
How fortunate for you. Did you visit or not yet?
I'm waiting for my appointment, Judge.
Okay. Very good. Keep me informed, okay? Ashley. Morgan. Keep me informed on that issue.
I will, yes, Judge.
All right, who else? Attorneys?
Judge, it's John Koontz.
John Koontz, what's happening, John?
Hey, sir. So we did the paperwork that the prosecutor sent us. I believe that's been turned in, but I guess I would need the additional court paperwork with regard to the waivers and things like that.
Mr. Koontz, you've already signed that. I already have copies here.
Oh, I apologize. Well, then is everything in? Did we get it in?
Everything should be in except for the prosecutor stuff, but all of the plea packet is here.
Okay, great. Let me go back and talk to my client and see if she's gotten that email from the prosecutor, because I know I've filled that out. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're looking good. I'm fixing to go to Adobe so I can sign whatever needs signing, which will take probably 10, 15 minutes.
Valeria Ramirez Alvarez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, so on you, I'm waiting for you to sign your paperwork, the plea packet.
I submitted it a couple days ago.
No, you probably submitted the prosecutor's paperwork, but I need the plea packet. And that was sent to you on February. Actually, it was sent to you this morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you can sign that as quickly as you can, so then judge can sign, please.
Okay. I could do that. Can I be excused to do that?
Yeah, just go ahead and yeah, you can get excused. And once you finish signing it, come back on.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, this is Deputy Ayala in the courtroom. We have Cantu Jason present.
Ayala, he's signing paperwork. Give me some time and I'll go and check on the person that's in the courtroom.
Okay, thank you.
We've got about 8 keys.
No, we only have 4. So we have 3 right now. And then we have Aleman at 1:30.
1:30.
Oh, yes, she's ready.
That's the lit, yes.
Yes, that one's ready.
And
This
so
one's not
is
gonna happen. This one's been reset. This is the one
Christopher
I'm waiting
Quinn.
for her to do the paperwork. And when she signs it, it'll come to you. This one's at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. And we're, okay, now, Ms. Morgan's case is what
It's
time?
666-774. Morgan.
No, I prepare all these the night before because they're marked,
Yeah.
okay? And then in the morning,
Well, yeah,
half are
'cause-
marked ready.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm. Do you have this
Let me mute what we got here.
Judge, this is Mike White. Can I be heard? Are we all on mute? Linda? Valerie?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not being heard by the court, apparently. They must have
Mr.
heard.
Who's calling me? Mr.
Oh, okay, Linda?
Yes?
Yeah, this is Mike White. I need to get in a breakout room with my client. She's having a problem filling out the paperwork.
Okay, I'll put y'all in a breakout room. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Breakout room 1, Mr. White. Give me
Thanks
a
very
minute,
much. All
Vanessa,
right.
and I'll put you in 1, 2. Okay, Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, you're gonna go into breakout room 1.
Okay, folks. Let's try and handle the pleas that are ready. Mr. Coons, you ready on Belit?
I am indeed, Judge.
Already? Milton Butler, are you ready on, no, never mind. Monica Kerala,
Yes, Judge.
your client didn't put any of his personal data information in the Adobe.
Your Honor, is he able to do that once he goes to the probation department?
I'm willing to give it a try, but at some point, he's gonna have to swear to us all the information that he did not put in. He doesn't talk about his income, children, whether he's a citizen or not. All of those things that are critical. And Ms. Morgan, you ready on Mota?
Judge, I'm ready, but I believe he's still trying to sign the plea agreement and the obstruction from Mr. Delco, so it might just be a few minutes.
Judge, could I talk to Linda Flores for a moment?
Who seeks to talk to her?
Michael White.
Michael White.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Linda, my client is filling out that paperwork, and she said, but when she signed everything, but there's no blue box at the bottom to tell her to click on that to send it back to the court.
I'm doing everything on my phone. I don't have a computer at the moment.
In the newest episode?
Okay, I know that there's a button. I don't know if it's blue or what color it is, but I know that there's a button there that you have to hit in order for it to go to the judge after you sign it.
Yeah, well, that's usually the little blue box at the bottom that says sign in.
And there's nothing.
I went on my email and it was on your name and it just says review
Okay.
and sign.
Linda,
I just
Ms. Flores,
Yes.
would you put Mr. White and his client in breakout, see if they can work things out among between them?
Oh,
We don't need to do that in the open screen. We can go ahead and take care of the pleas that are ready.
Okay, if Linda could be there too, Your Honor, so
Yes,
we're in a breakout room. We have been there and
Michael, she has to stay with me while we do the pleas. All right. At this time, the court calls cases number 649530, State versus Ashley Belit. The charge is failed to report highway damage in excess of $200. John Kuntz IV, you are present to represent your client, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Then we have 652637, State versus Luis Sanchez. The original charge is DWI with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher. Attorney Monica Kerala.
Yes, Your Honor.
Monica, you with us?
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Thank you, ma'am. Then we have 666774, State versus Kenneth Mota. The original charge, driving while intoxicated with blood alcohol content 0.15 or higher. Attorney Ashley Morgan, you present and ready?
We are both present and ready, Judge.
Thank you. We're going to start off with Ms. Belit. Ms. Belit, Mr. Sanchez and Mr. Mota, would all three of you raise your right hand? Where's, I see Mr. Sanchez, Ms. Belit, where's the other one?
I'm here.
Mr. Mota,
Present, Your Honor.
wave your hand, I'm having trouble seeing you.
I'm here.
He's in a
There you
conference
are.
room,
Okay.
Judge, it looks like, yeah.
You're at a table, right? The conference table?
Yes.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Mr. Mota,
Yes, Your Honor.
thank you. You may put your hand down. Mr. Sanchez,
Yes, Your Honor.
thank you. You may put your hand down. And Ms. Belit. Ms. Belit,
Oh no, is your audio not working? Ashley, is your audio not working?
It should be.
There, we can hear you now.
Oh, can you hear me now?
we hear you now. Thank you, ma'am. All right, now you can put your hand down, ma'am. Thank you.
All right.
Before we proceed, I need to just briefly cover with you your constitutional rights and protections. For the most part, you're giving these up with your plea, but I am still required to inform you that you have, each of you individually in your cases has a right to remain silent. That means you don't have to make a statement. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to submit written paperwork with your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. That's called the right to remain silent. Each of you individually has the right to a jury trial. That means you and your attorney, working with the state in your individual case, could select 6 disinterested citizens from a pool of disinterested citizens. Those 6 people would see or hear any and all evidence and testimony, if any, submitted in your case. Those 6 people would decide whether you're not guilty or whether you have been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's called the right to a jury trial. Each of you, if you go to trial, has the right to confront witnesses. That means any witness who testifies will be subject to you and your attorney questioning, cross-examining, or challenging those witnesses. That's the right of confrontation. Each of you, individually, yourself or your attorney or the two together, has the right to demand that a higher court review the official record and the evidence in this particular case. That's called the right of appeal. I just caution you that it's not easy. You can try and do it by yourself, but you need to know that there are time limitations and it requires particular paperwork and correct information. But nonetheless, it is an important right that I want you to be aware of. Finally, each of you and the state in your particular case has a right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. In order to proceed, by the way, because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing hearings in the open public courtroom. We're doing them by video conference. And in order for each of you to proceed, each of you has signed a document. And by the way, all the documents in your individual cases identify you by name, case number, and court number. In this particular instance, when we talk about the right to a public hearing, you have each signed a document that identifies you and declares that you have consented to conduct this hearing, this proceeding by video conference. It is being live streamed on YouTube, but nonetheless, it is not in the open public courtroom. Did each of you review that document and sign it? Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mota?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Belit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, I have explained to you, and there's a record made of it by my court reporter, Ms. Kaylin Juvetta. I have explained to you your constitutional rights and protections. You have a document that each of you, by the way, any and all documents that have your signature, before you sign them, did you review them with your attorney before you sign them? Ms. Belit?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Mota?
Yes, Your Honor.
The first one I want to review quickly is a document that's titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. That document declares and you acknowledge that you have had your constitutional rights and protections explained or discussed with you. It also tells you that any deal that you've made with the state is not binding on the judge. The judge has the authority and responsibility to say either yes or no to your plea bargain. In addition, as the judge, I have the authority to set your punishment. I will not, ordinarily, I will honor the agreement as recommended, but I'm not required to accept your deal. In addition, I'm required to set your punishment, and if I stay within the range of punishment, that is a specific punishment range for the offense to which you plead, it is possible that I can give you a punishment greater than what you agreed to. However, if I reject your deal outright, number one. Number two, if I give you a punishment in any way greater than what you agreed to, in either of the two cases, the law allows you to start all over again, and nothing that you said or signed would be used against you. That document, the waiver of constitutional rights and court's admonishments, that tells you that. Did each of you review that document and understand it? Mr. Mota,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Belit,
Yes, Your Honor.
and Mr. Sanchez.
Yes, Your Honor.
There's also another document that's titled Trial Court's Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. That document is my certification to you. We talked about, and you've seen in writing, the right to appeal. If you made a deal and you follow through and do a plea according to your agreement, then you waive the right of appeal. Does anyone have any question about that? Mr. Mota?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Belit?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sanchez?
No, Your Honor.
All right, each of you has applied for probation. I believe you all three are going to get deferred adjudication probation. If I'm wrong, we'll find out. Deferred adjudication means that even though there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, I will not. And I will defer that or postpone it. If each of you individually lives up to 100% of the conditions of supervision in your individual case, then the case gets dismissed and you're not convicted of the charge on which you enter a plea. If you mess up, you fail or refuse to live up to 100% of the conditions, the state may ask me to give you official notice, bring you in for a hearing. And if, in my opinion, the evidence is sufficient, I can enter a conviction, and that follows you the rest of your life. In addition, if that happens, then you're also looking at 100% of the punishment range for that particular offense. Is that clear to you, Ms. Belit?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mota?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Ms. Belit, you were charged with failure to report highway damage in excess of $200. To that charge, ma'am, how do you plead?
No contest.
No contest.
It either guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
No contest.
All right. A no contest plea is considered a guilty plea in this court and is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Sanchez, you were charged with DWI with a blood alcohol content 0.15 or higher. The state has a motion.
Yes,
Yes, Your Honor.
the state would move to amend the information adding count 2 of obstruction, and then would further move to waive and abandon count 1 and proceed solely on count 2.
No objection.
Ms. Kerala, no objection. Do you also waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Sanchez, the good news is you're no longer charged with extreme intoxication. You're now charged officially with obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. To that charge, how do you plead, sir?
I would like to plead no contest, Your Honor.
All right. State, there's some documents that say no contest, some that say guilty. Officially, I am accepting the no contest plea. As I mentioned momentarily, Mr. Sanchez, a no contest plea is considered a guilty plea and it's sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Mota, you too were charged with, you originally charged with driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content 0.15 or higher. State, you have a motion there?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would move to amend the information, adding count 2 of obstruction, and then would further move to waive and abandon count 1 and proceed solely on count 2.
Defense?
There's no objection, Judge.
All right. There's no objection. And do you also waive the 10-day notice of amendment?
Yes, Judge, we do waive our 10 days notice to prepare.
All right. Good news, Mr. Mota. You too are no longer charged with extreme intoxication. Now you're charged with obstruction of a highway, waterway, or passageway. To that charge, what is your official plea?
Guilty.
All right. I accept your plea of guilty. And do you understand that that is sufficient for me to, at this time, convict you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All three of you, you each declared no contest or guilty. Those are sufficient for me to convict you. Do you each know and understand that, or rather, did any of you, any of the three of you, were any of you threatened, intimidated, or promised anything other than the plea bargain in exchange for your respective plea? Mr. Mota.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Sanchez.
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Belit.
No, Your Honor.
All right. In your case, Ms. Belit, you have pled no contest. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. I am granting you deferred adjudication. Do you have children to support?
No, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sanchez, are you a U.S. citizen?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Corella,
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Corella,
Can you hear me, Judge?
did you, have you taken the steps specifically to inform Mr. Sanchez of his rights and consequences to his immigration status or his deportability?
Yes, Your Honor. We have consulted with an immigration attorney. I do have a Padilla letter, and he is well aware of potential consequences surrounding a plea bargain in this case. He is
Mr.
still
Sanchez,
wanting the plea.
thank you, ma'am. Mr. Sanchez, for the record, you have been fully informed and have received a written letter from an immigration attorney concerning what impact this case can have on your immigration status or your deportability. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any question about that?
No, Your Honor.
Very good. Then the court finds that the requirements of Padilla versus Kentucky have been met in your case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Mota, you are U.S. citizen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. All right. Now, back to Ms. Belit. Do you,
Yes, sir.
you have, I think, you said no children?
No children.
Okay. And what is your total income?
Right now, well, they keep changing the federal, wages because I work for the government. So about, I want to say 28,000.
28,000?
Yeah, and then I also help out at a restaurant part-time on my days off.
So what is your total, more or less? 28 translates to about 2,400 a month. And the supplemental income that you get from the restaurant?
On a normal day, maybe like between 150 to 200 if I work all day on Thursdays. And on Wednesdays, it's like,
So what are you looking at in a month? 600-700 more?
just about.
All right. State, would you recite into the record your recommendation on Ms. Belit?
Yes, Your Honor, the recommendation is for 6 months deferred adjudication, a $300 fine plus court costs, 24 hours of community service, that she attend and complete the alcohol awareness class, and she will have the ability to apply for early termination.
She waives that ability? Is that
No,
what you-
she will leave open the option for early.
Okay, very good. All right. Mr. Kuntz, is this your agreement?
It is, Judge, and I would just ask if there was any possibility of my client being able to pay for the community service hours through a donation. She is currently working 7 days a week.
All right, sir. I approve the agreement on punishment that has been submitted. I'm a little bit leery of the $300 fine. That's pretty low, especially for someone that doesn't have children and making in excess of $3,000 a month. However, I will honor that.
Thank you.
I will accept that. I will also order all three of you that you have to come in to County Court at Law Number 5 offices, have your thumbprint placed on the documents that are required by law. Your supervisory fee, Ms. Belit, will be $38 a month.
Thank you for reducing that, Judge.
I will authorize the donation in lieu of the 60 hours. Is it 60?
It's 24.
24 hours?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's 60. All right, 24 hours of community service. I will allow payment at $10 an hour. I suggest and prefer that you make the donation to the Gabriel Project. The probation office will help you. However, you have the right to opt to pay or to donate to the San Antonio Food Bank. All right. Do not leave this hearing, Ms. Belit, until you have met with Ms. Maricela Luna. She is what's called a CLO, Court Liaison Officer. She will get you started on the probation process. At probation, by the way, all of the conditions that you're going to be bound by will be read to you. You will sign them. You will have a copy in your hands. Any question, Ms. Belit?
No, sir.
Any questions at all about the process or anything that we've done?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kuntz?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And
May I be
you're
excused?
Yes, sir, you are excused. Thank you for your courtesies and your professionalism.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye. Mr. Mota, to the charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway, you have pled guilty. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. Instead, I will grant you deferred adjudication. State, will you please recite for me the agreement that's been reached in reference to punishment?
Yes, Your Honor, the agreement is for 14 months deferred adjudication, $600 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education program, victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and defendant waives application for early termination.
Ms. Morgan, is this your agreement?
That is our understanding of the agreement. Mr. Mota has completed his courses and will submit those to probation.
Mr. Mota, is this your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, do you have children?
No, Your Honor.
And your monthly income, sir?
My monthly income is about 2,300 to 3,000 a month.
23 to what?
23 to 3 grand a month.
All righty. Thank you. The court approves the agreement on punishment. You're granted 14 months deferred adjudication. You will pay a $600 fine plus court costs. You will perform 48 hours community service restitution. You will participate in and complete the DWI education program, the Victim Impact Program Live. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation and any recommendations you will perform subject to my approval. You will do ignition interlock, rather you will have installed in your vehicle the ignition interlock for 1/2 of the term of deferred, which is a minimum of 7 months. You will waive the right to apply for early termination. Your supervisory fee will be $34 a month. You'll have 7 days, as I mentioned earlier, to come in and apply for, or rather to have your thumbprint applied to documents as required. Do not leave this hearing until you've met with Ms. Maricela Luna. Questions, Mr. Mota?
No, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Ms. Morgan?
No, Judge, may I be excused though?
Yes, ma'am. And State, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Very good. Thank you. All right, Luis Sanchez,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have been a beneficiary of some good work also. Your case is no longer the extreme intoxication. Now you've pled no contest to the charge of obstruction of a passageway, highway, or waterway. I find that there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not. State, would you please, and by the way, do you have any children, Mr. Sanchez?
I do, Your Honor.
How many do you have?
I have 2, Your Honor.
What ages?
My son is 5 and my daughter is 3.
3?
Yeah, my daughter's 3. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you live with the children?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State, recite for me the agreement on punishment, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is for 18 months deferred adjudication, $600 fine plus court costs, 100 hours community service, Crime Stoppers fee of $50, DWI education program, Victim Impact Panel Live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and defendant waives application for early term.
And what is your total income, Mr. Sanchez? From all
I
sources?
do about 25 a month, Your Honor.
1,000?
No, $2,500 a month.
That's what happens when you don't write in the proper forms. You let me guess. All right. 2,500 a month. Do you have a
Yes,
wife that
Your
works
Honor.
outside the house?
Yes, we both work.
And what is her income?
She makes very
Okay.
little. She probably makes about 1,000 or so a month. She
All
works
right.
part-time.
So that's your household income is what I'm
Oh,
interested in. That's good. All right, sir. I approve the agreement as recited. I will reduce the fine from 600 to 400 on one condition. Do you have a savings account for each of your children?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. I am requesting, I'm not ordering, since I'm reducing your fine to 400, I want you to put 100 in each of their savings accounts.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will you give me your word you're going to do that?
I do, Your Honor.
All right.
I will.
Then the fine will be 400 on the condition that you put in 100 in each of your children's savings accounts. You will do 100 hours of community service restitution. You'll make a $50 donation to the Crime Stoppers. You'll perform and complete the DWI education program, the Victim Impact Panel live. You'll have ignition interlock installed in your vehicle for 9 months continuously. During all that time, you're not to drive any other vehicle other than your own equipped with the ignition interlock. You'll submit to a TAP evaluation. Your supervisory fee will be $34 a month also. And you will also waive the right to apply for early termination. Any questions, Mr. Sanchez?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions, Ms. Corrala?
No, Your Honor. Well, actually, yes, one part of the agreement was that he'd be given credit for the classes and community service hours he has completed to date.
If you submit, I would order that if you submit documentation of completion of any of the programs that are required, he will be credited with those.
Thank you, Judge.
And just remind Ms. Luna, that'll also be part of her duty to make sure that gets done.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Anything else?
No, sir.
State, any questions on Mr. Sanchez?
No, Your Honor.
Very good. Then this concludes our pleas for this morning at this time. We'll go back to the regular docket.
Thank you, Judge.
And the attorneys on the plea, y'all are obviously you're excused. Attorneys on the docket, what you got?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on DeBaron Alexander. It's my understanding that there was some kind of violation report submitted. I never got a copy of it.
You please do me a favor and tell me which case number.
Alexander DeBaron is 629831.
629. That's on page 2. DeBaron, yes, sir. All right, Mr. Acevedo. Are you Mr. Ernest Acevedo III?
I am, Judge.
All right, there you are. I hadn't even looked at you. Okay. What you got? He did not show up the last time I checked.
No, he was here, Judge. I saw him.
I've got the wrong person here. There we are. Okay, I had marked him absent. Is he here now?
He is logged in, Judge. I see him.
All right. Very good. Okay, Ernest, what's going on?
Well, it's my understanding a warrant's been issued. But I'd never received a violation report. So I haven't seen a copy of it. He was under the impression it was a non-calibration issue that he resolved. So I was trying to see if I could find out what happened there.
Ms. Flores? Linda Flores?
Yes, sir.
Can you check 629831?
Okay, let me check.
What is the warrant? They're pulling the file and we're going to see what's going on.
I understand. I'm waiting.
Meantime, who else we got?
Your Honor, Alberto.
Alberto?
Yes, sir. Did Jared Rivera ever log in?
Give me a case number and I'll look.
660-381.
660-381. No, sir, not to my knowledge.
All right, sir, then,
Jared Rivera.
okay.
It is 11:07. No answer from Jared Rivera. He is a failure to appear at this time, Mr. Rodriguez.
May I be excused then?
Yes, sir, you have 1 week to have him appear.
Thank you.
Judge, I'm present with my client, Damone Wyatt. This is Charles Bunk. He has a felony pending that when it's resolved, it will take care of this case. So I'm gonna
Okay,
ask,
give me your case number, Charles.
653-890.
thank you.
653. Alrighty. John Charles Buck. Okay, he has not appeared as of now.
He's present, Judge. He's under REVVL 4.
Okay, Damon Thomas, are you present? Damon Thomas.
Damone, can you hear us?
Yeah, barely, but y'all sound low, but I can hear.
All right. I've now marked him present at 11.
Not child. I was in court. I'm on Zoom in court.
Oh, sorry.
You all right?
All right, Mr. Bunk, what you got?
He has a felony pending, Judge. We were in felony court this week. We're close to a resolution, and that resolution will resolve your case.
About 30 days to consider what's going on.
That's fine.
Reset 30 days.
Thank you, Judge.
Excused. You're welcome.
Thank you. Damone, you can log off.
Ernest?
Huh?
Linda, what do we have on Ernest?
Okay, so I
You say I can log off?
You're excused,
Y'all got it?
Mr.
Yeah, we got.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Do the one thing again.
All right, Ernest, what you got? What do we have on Ernest?
Okay, so we have a second violation that was on February 8th from pretrial. It was failure to calibrate, and that was on February 7th.
Okay, Ernest.
They did not send that to me, Judge. It's a requirement that they send a violation report to the attorney of record.
I hear you.
It is also my understanding he has had his vehicle calibrated and that he was in compliance. But again, I've never seen the violation report.
Give me that case number again. That's on page 2, right?
Yes, 629-831.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Acevedo, you're telling me that your client has in fact calibrated.
He has, Judge.
All right, you're telling me that as an officer of the court, obviously.
Yes, sir. And he is he's also logged on to the meeting and can verify that with you.
Mr. Alexander?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you calibrated the vehicle's equipment as you're supposed to?
So the in-home device, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then, Flores,
Yes,
will you recall the warrant and reinstate his bond, please?
okay.
Also, is Ms. Luna,
Yes, Your Honor.
please make note that Mr. Acevedo informs us that there was a violation which resulted in a warrant, and he, as the attorney of record, was not informed.
Okay, Your Honor. I'll send him that information. Mr.
Now, is
Acevedo,
this, Ernest, is this pretrial or is this probation?
No, this is a pre-trial.
Okay, but it's not Ms. Luna.
Okay.
It's the other people. All right. Is there anything else, Mr. Acevedo? Are you going to confer? What are you going to do?
It's getting a little late and I know other courts are looking for me. Is there a way we could get a 30-day reset and I could try to confer by email in the meantime?
In your case, I will do that.
March 23rd.
Thank you very much. And may we be excused?
Yes, sir, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge. You have a great day and a great weekend.
You too. All right. Attorneys, anybody else?
Mike White, Your Honor, for entering a plea on.
Michael White.
Yes, Your Honor. Want to enter a plea for Valeria Ramirez Alvarez.
What's his name?
Valeria Ramirez Alvarez.
All right.
And it should be. It should be. She already signed it.
All right. I'm gonna have to go and dig it out of Adobe real quick. Any other attorney need something? Any reports, questions, attorneys? All right. Michael, I'll be right back. I'm gonna dig up that Adobe and see where we're at on.
All right.
We'd have had you done if the paperwork had been finished.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Valeria Ramirez Alvarez, right?
Yes,
that's
sir.
it.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, let me just hang tight. I'm gonna dig it up here. Here we are. All right, Michael, y'all left all the personal data off. Why is that?
Oh, I'm sorry, what is that, Your Honor? About personal data?
Yes, sir.
What?
County court personal data sheet. Her income, where she's working, what her status is, married, not married, children, nada, zero. All it is a blank sheet with your signature and hers.
The only thing they made me fill out was my name, my phone number, and my email address.
Well, you didn't put any of the information I just recited, which is almost a waste of my time. All right, let's give it a try. Mr. White. The court calls case number 673-499, State versus Valeria Ramirez Alvarez. Ms. Valeria Ramirez Alvarez, would you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. You may put your hand down. Ma'am, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. Do you understand what you were charged with?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, State, do you have any preliminary motions?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding as charged.
Whoa. What's all that echoing and reverberating?
Sorry, Judge, we've got it fixed.
Okay, got you now. All right. Before we proceed, Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, I need to discuss with you your constitutional rights and protections. You have a right to remain silent. That means you don't have to make any kind of statement. You don't have to answer questions, and you don't have to submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially any papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. Do you understand you have the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a jury trial. That means you and your attorney, working with the state, could select 6 disinterested citizens to hear the entire case, see and hear, observe any and all evidence, if any. And those 6 people would decide whether you're not guilty or whether you have been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's the right to a jury trial. Is that clear?
It's clear, Your Honor.
You have the right, if you go to trial, to confront any witnesses. That means anyone who testifies in your trial would be subject to you and your attorney submitting questions, challenges, or cross-examination. Is that clear?
It's clear, Your Honor.
There's also what's called a right to appeal. That means that you yourself or your attorney by himself or the 2 of you together could demand that a higher court review the official record and the evidence in this matter for whatever legal challenge you wanted to make. I caution you that it is a little bit difficult to do because there's time limitations that have to be met, also specific documents and correct information that's required. Nonetheless, it is an important right that I am informing you of. Is that clear?
It is clear, Your Honor.
Finally, there is a right that you and the state have in your case, the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. As of this time, because of the COVID pandemic, we're not doing that. Instead, we're asking you to consent to handle this hearing in by video conference, and it is live streamed on YouTube. You understand you had that right and that you did sign a consent form. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. There's other documents that you have signed that have your signature in those documents. Before you signed any other documents that are in your case, did you review them with your attorney first?
I've talked to my attorney and he just recommended me to sign whatever documents I was presented with.
I am not certain what that really means.
Well, we just talked about the paperwork I was gonna receive and to sign.
And did you understand the papers before you signed them?
I think I did. It tells me what I'll be doing, after I get.
All right, there's two different documents. One is a plea packet and one is a plea agreement. The first document that I want you to be aware of for the record is called Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. I just finished talking to you momentarily about the different rights and protections that you have. This document, the document I'm referring to, tells you about them in writing, and it asks you to acknowledge that. Are you aware that it repeated your constitutional rights and protections?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about that document?
No, Your Honor.
There's also another document that's titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. That one, in there, I certified to you that because you're doing a plea bargain agreement, you will give up your right to appeal. Did you know and understand that?
I understand.
Okay. Now, there's also one where you applied for, I believe you've applied for deferred adjudication probation.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Did you
Your
understand-
Honor.
Did you understand what you were doing in that application, what you were saying to me?
Yes, that I'll be
Okay. It is important that you don't understand that. So you have signed a plea agreement. It will be recited into the record what you are agreeing to. You understand that?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Now, you were charged with DWI. To that charge, how do you plead, ma'am?
I plead guilty.
Mr. White, is it guilty or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, it is recommended by your attorney that you plead no contest. There's a technical difference, but nonetheless, there is a difference. A no contest plea, in a practical sense, in this court is taken as a guilty plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. But there is a difference. It protects you on civil issues and civil matters. All right. I accept your plea of no contest. I find there's sufficient reason or sufficient evidence to find you guilty, including your own plea. But I do not at this time. State, what is the recommendation that has been agreed to?
The recommendation is 14 months deferred adjudication, a $450 fine plus court costs, 50 hours of community service, that's 50.
Okay.
A $50 Crime Stoppers fee, DWI education program, victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, and ignition interlock for half the term. And she will be waiving application for early term.
Mr. White, is this the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, is this your agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. All right. I accept the agreement that's been reached between the state and defense. I honor that agreement. You are granted deferred adjudication for 14 months. Before I assess the rest of the punishment, do you have children you support?
No, Your Honor.
And what do you earn on a regular basis, total income?
I lost my job back in September after my fiance passed.
All right. You've been unemployed since September, you said?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been doing Uber Eats in the meantime, but then I got my license suspended.
Okay. Mr. White, what is the suspension all about?
I'm sorry, what is the suspension about?
Yes. Is that a ALR suspension or what is it?
Wait, I'm not sure what suspension you're talking about.
Her driver's license.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't handled that. Why her license was suspended?
Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, why was your license suspended? Do you know?
It was by the DMV. I got a letter that it was suspended till March.
Because of the DWI?
Yes, yes, Your Honor. They took my license when I got arrested.
Okay. And apparently you didn't get an attorney right away. That's you. I'm almost certain it was an ALR suspension. Okay. What do you normally earn? What kind of work do you do?
I was doing Uber Eats.
I'm sorry?
Uber Eats delivery.
Oh, okay. What do you normally make in a month? Once you go back to work in March, what is possible that you normally make?
Depending on the day, I usually make $100 a day.
Okay, so you make about 2,300 a month.
If I work every day, yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Roughly, yes. Just about $100 a day.
All right. On your fine, ma'am, I'm gonna make your fine $350 instead of the $450. In the interest of justice, you're not doing too well economically. The rest of the agreement I accept. Your supervisory fee will be the minimum of $25 a month. Since your license is suspended, I'm going to order that you get what's called a portable alcohol monitor. I don't want you driving, because if you're driving, you're violating the law, and that makes you in violation of your probation. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do not drive until you've gotten your license reinstated.
And how can I talk to my attorney about doing that?
Mr. White, can you accommodate her and try to help her to get her license reinstated?
Yes, Your Honor.
I would ask you to do that. All right, ma'am, he'll try to guide you. Do not leave until you've had a meeting with Ms. Maricela Luna. You have 7 days to come in and submit your thumbprint on the documents as required by law. All righty. Thank you, Ms. Ramirez Alvarez. Be very careful about drinking and driving. For the next 14 months, you cannot drink at all. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Then that completes this hearing at this time. Anybody else need to talk to the court?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Who's that hair that I'm looking at?
Your Honor, I just had a quick question since I obviously don't have my attorney. I was wondering how to go about that from this point.
Ms. Marquez,
Who am I
Yes,
talking
ma'am.
to?
Valentina Marquez. She's on 6-7. She's on the last page, Judge. She needs a court-appointed attorney, 674-271. Ms. Ramirez Alvarez, please go to room 2.
Okay, so we are talking to Valentina Marquez.
Yes, I'm gonna get her info so I can talk to her about applying for a court-appointed attorney.
Okay, you will be rescheduled to come back after you've had time to visit with the new attorney you're being given. She did
Okay.
qualify?
I haven't given her a application yet. That's why I need to get her information. from
Okay.
her real quick.
All right, Ms. Marquez, if you will wait. Ms. Flores will be
Okay, Your Honor.
trying to get you an attorney. If you
Thank you.
qualify, you have to qualify first.
Okay, Mr. Marquez, can you give me a phone number where I can reach you?
210-848